Hello everyone, welcome to another photocard storing video. I'm very excited to do this. This is being filmed about 4 months after the first one was done. I know it doesn't feel like that for you. I think I posted it really late. But made some improvements. I've made a little cover. I have gotten sleeves for everything. And I'm excited to get going. So I'll just get started and talk as I go. Nothing for Triple S today. I do have some stuff on the way though because all of my stuff is still at my Go Manager's house for the Assemble albums. I bought a couple of those and got some photo cards, and I'm about to pre-order Aesthetic too. They're on a really intense I can't even talk right now. I literally turned on the camera and forgot how to talk. But they're on a really intense like merch release schedule right now. They're like subunit, which like good for them, bad for my wallet. But so I have a new collection I'm starting, and I think I'm gonna put them in between Triple S and Billy. I'm not sure why, just feels right. So I really like Twice. I like them a lot, but I don't like them enough that I feel the need to like intensely collect anything they do. Just I like them, and so actually more and more came first. But Twice Pobs are easy to find. People sell them for really cheap all of the time. So I'm mostly sure this is Sana. Like, I love Twice, but I don't stand Twice is essentially the difference. And so I figured picking up Twice Pobs would be a fun homage to them without totally adding another collection, because Twice looks fun to collect because they release so many photo cards, but at the same time they release so many photo cards, and that feels like a lot of energy for a group that like mostly in it for the music. Like, I just learned all of the members, like how to recognize the members' faces and all stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to take this really slow. I'm just gonna like pick them up for cheap whenever I see them for cheap, or like if I'm ordering a card from someone else. So this is just my Twice page for now. I'm thinking I'm gonna run it and organize it the way Velvet Roulette does her Oh My Girl collection, because I really like how that works, where she just like puts everything together, and then when she hits a certain amount from a set, then they get their own page. I think that's how I'm gonna do it here. Because Twice Pobs should be easy to find. I don't feel a rush to do it. They just, I don't know. I think they're fun and they're cute. I love concept cards over selfie cards. If you haven't heard me say that before, that's my hot collector take. I know everyone does not agree with me on that, but like, I love concept cards. They're so pretty. Quite honestly, a lot of selfie cards, sometimes like all the idols kind of look the same and they're all doing the same poses. So concept cards, they're cute and they're easy to find, and that's my way to be like, hey, I really like Twice, but that's it. I forgot to show you my huge stack of photo cards. So I had those, and then I've got this Bad Ride. It's mostly Mamamoo, but the reason for that is that I kept saying I'm not going to buy nothing for Billy yet. There will be a time soon. I think I'm going to start trying to focus in on this a little more soon, just not yet. So for Into Violet, we just have the one card, one Ire, but I'm excited because it's an Into Violet card. So where was my last train of thought? There we go. Now June doesn't have to be lonely anymore. Are y'all getting a really bad glare on this page? Oh, I don't think so. I think the glare's only in real life. Fantastic. So since my last video, I tried very hard to do some buying hiatuses, unless it was a really high priority card for a good price, or my rule was like, if there's my one white whale card, if that came up, I would just get it. And the results of that was it meant I was still checking all of those tags, so I ended up buying a lot of cards. That said, I got them at good prices, but I bought a lot of cards. So now I'm currently in like a real buying hiatus. So here we have another Ire hide and seek. But that means that I'm super excited to film this. Like I kept having to stop myself and being like, hey, calm down. Like you've got more stuff on the way. You've got more stuff on the way. It's true, I do have more stuff on the way, but I decided to just go ahead and do this, and then I'll either make a little bonus clip at the end or something else, but haha, there's more of them now. But that said, I'm making a lot of progress in some of my priority cards, which is really awesome, and it feels really good. All right, I have to flip it over. I'm out of practice, y'all. So I'm hoping that I think maybe after this one, I'm going to go, oh, please don't fall out of the sleeve. No, no, no. On a little more practical buying hiatus for a little bit. If life goes good, I might even be moving to a new place soon. So like that's going to take me some time to set up and save up for a bunch of things before I buy a bunch of stuff. Or at least a bunch of big things, but then I'm hoping to put a little more emphasis. I think on Purple Kiss is where I'd like to put my emphasis, and maybe a little bit of Billy, because I love them a lot and I'm definitely neglecting them. Like I have 3 more cards than where we saw last time. Although, do you like my little fillers? I'm very happy with them. Oh, I didn't actually write the Into Violet ones yet, but since they're purple, I'm planning on to. Hide and Seek are the only ones I got really well. And then that's actually it for Purple Kiss this time. I've got nothing for Mem. For my fillers, if you have an opinion, let me know. Should I make all of the little title fillers like I did for Hide and Seek be aquamarine and pink because that's what the version insides are? Or should I just make them kind of dark purple because that's kind of the thematic color of the era? I haven't decided, so if you have an opinion, let me know. I'd like to hear it, because there's been so many opportunities for me to make them, and I just haven't made them. But I like how they fill out the spread, and I think his user is just K-pop CDs, but he has this really, oh, why are you so bent, dear? I'm just gonna put a new sleeve on that. He's got a really complex system where like for every era he does like a bunch of filler cards that have like the members' signatures and then the date it was released and then the album cover. And I think that's very cool, and I don't want to go that intense. I don't want to print that many fillers, but so I've gone with the name when it was released, and then I just did the logo of the era. And I think that's cute. They're getting more and more complicated though. Geeky Land's little keys are gonna be so hard to draw. I can't even remember what Cabin Fever's is, quite honestly, so that's a little bit concerning, but that's fine. So if you have any opinions, let me know. And then here I was trying out, someone gave me a full sleeve page as a form of packaging, so it's really beat up. I'm gonna buy prettier ones if I decide to do it, but I'm debating storing my large inclusions too, because I haven't been right now, because I didn't want to buy a bunch of different pockets. But it'd also be kind of nice because now I don't go through and look at all my large inclusions as much as I used to, especially now that I have more albums. Because it used to be I was like going through every single album all of the time because I love photo books. And no Geeky Land PCs. So I'm debating storing large inclusions. So this is my test of it. And I think I like it. Definitely if I can find some pages that are maybe the same size as the 9 pockets, that'd be really cool. But we'll see. So, the title of this video is probably going to be Mamamoo featuring other groups, and that's because since I was on buying hiatus, as I mentioned earlier, I mostly got priority cards. And if you remember, my priorities right now are purple, and then the 4 seasons eras. And I have made a huge amount of progress in those eras, and I'm ridiculously excited to show you. That's why I was so excited, because I really want to see these pages come together instead of just my little pieces of paper that are like, it's on the way, or you have it, but it's not in the binder. So Mamamoo, purple. So for purple, I have Wien and I have Solar. This one I had on my wish list marked off as like on the way. I had the little tab in and everything, and then I ended up taking it away because I bought it from a seller. I think they sent out in January. So this is blue back, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then months go by, literal months, and it never arrived. And I was like, well, that's sad. I think this card got lost in the mail. Okay, so how do I do Buells? Like that. So I think this will be silver line. Yeah, okay, then they're both, their heads will be aligned. That's cool. And I was like, well, that sucks, but they sent out and it's gone. It came from Indonesia, so I was like, international mail. I didn't get tracking. This is on me. And then, out of the blue, I was not expecting it, in the month of April, Miss Wien arrives. And I lost my mind because I had genuinely, around March, I had genuinely given up. I was like, it's been 2 months. There's no way it's actually still here. But here she is. And orange means I have it on the way. So I have both Huases on the way. That's also international mail. So, you know, who knows. But so this page is almost done. So then I just need 1 Moonbyul and 1 Solar. I'll be good. And I have this claimed in a go right now. So if all goes well, this page will be done soon, and that's gonna look really, really good. So moving on, we're going to 4 Seasons era. I've got White Wind Solar. This one's so cute. Meaning that for Solar, I'm done with White Wind. I was about to pick up a card next to it, not the one in front of my face. Whoops. Including the mini, which have been surprisingly hard to find. Because due to it being a mini card, I know they're out of print, but like, I don't want to spend more than a couple bucks. Because just as a whole, large inclusions, I don't want to spend too much on. And since these are not photo cards, like I've seen people try to sell them for $10. I'm not committed to that. I don't live that life. So now I just need blues, which everyone needs blues. So that's going to be a time and a half. Although Glove Solar, my experience with someone who's selling me gloved Solar has been a time. I'd like to show off both of these Red Moon cards because I'm ecstatic. I had this one claimed in a go, and then the go fell through, and then I found it from a different seller later, and I was like, oh, thank God. It was cheaper than what I would have gotten it from that go, so I felt really lucky. But back to Miss Gloved Solar. I bought it from someone in January, I think, or actually, no, December. I sent them payment in December. They have still not sent out. And in fact, they just have a lot of like life shit happening, and that happens. I'm trying to be really chill with them because I know life happens, and my big thing as a person is like, if you just communicate about it, we're all gonna be good. But they didn't communicate with me, so like every month I would be like, all right, well, just let me know, like keep me updated, and then there'd be no update. Can we talk about how pretty this page is too? Like, I think I also have this mini possibly claimed in a go, so then we're at 3 out of 4 and life will be good. And I'm just going to turn back to the Solar page while I talk, because I will not be able to tell this story if I keep moving at the same time. But like every month I'd be checking, I'd be like, how are we doing? How are we doing? Like, and they're like, yeah, it's packed. Yeah, it's packed. And then last month they were like, I think I lost. I was like, hey, you need to send me more proofs than you've been giving me, because at this point I'm going to assume that you're scamming me. But like the fact that they kept replying was like the little voice in my head that's like, they're not scamming you. Their life is shit right now, apparently. And then I was like, yeah, I need some proofs. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. Hey, I think I lost your PCs. And I was like, I'm gonna have to refund you. And I was like, that's great, that sucks, but if you cannot send out, I would like money for them. And then after I said, yeah, I agree to this refund you're offering me, they're like, well, I'm trying to sell stuff right now. And I was like, my guy, you've got to make a choice here, because you either need to find these PCs or you need to give me my money back. Like, I didn't spend very much. It's Blues Solar, and they spit it out, and Solar is laminated. So like, they were selling it really cheap. And I don't care if it's laminated. Like, my sweet yellow flower moonbeam is also laminated, and I got it for like $2. I don't care. I just like pretty pictures. I am not a person who's really picky about PC condition, as long as you're honest about it. Like, this Red Moon Ween is another great example. I got this really cheap because it's got a nice little dent there in the side. And that's fine by me, because I don't think you can really see it once it's all covered up. So I'm like kind of like going back and forth. I'm like, you know what, I'll come back as I do in like a couple of weeks. I am a little bit time blind. Like, I haven't come back to them in a while. And then out of the blue, like 2 days ago, I got a message with a video that says, I found your PCs. I was cleaning out my bookshelf. And there they were, packed up and ready to go, just like they said they were. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So there we are. Apparently the post office is closed today, so they can't go today. But they're talking about doing it after they go to school on Monday. And I'm like, all right, that's great. Fantastic. I'm gonna like try not to be rude about it, but I am gonna hound them like crazy. 'Cause I would love these PCs that I paid money for, you know? So that's my gloved solar story. That's my Blues Solar. If you see a video where it actually arrives, I will be losing my mind, because it's been such a battle to get there. Anyway, I've got so many cards for Hwasa, and I'm losing my mind about it. We've got, first of all, Yellow Flower, meaning we've completed Yellow Flower. I've got Red Moon Hwasa, which is beautiful. And then Blues Hwasa! Blues is so hard to find, but it's one of my favorite eras of photo cards because everything was so pretty in that era. And as you can see, that means we have one more card. And that makes me really excited because it's actually an achievable card. Like, the prices tend to fluctuate, as all the Four Seasons do, between people selling them for cheap and people selling them for a lot because they're out of print. But people are selling it, and I've seen them sell it, meaning making it extremely achievable, and I'm so happy. These two cards came from, I'd like to shout out, I believe on Instagram, her handle is Collector's Help. Oh, come on now. Into the binder, please. Because the seller was doing EU and UK only. And they have a service at Collector's Help where you essentially borrow their address. There'll be an EU proxy for you. And it worked, and they were super sweet. Please, why is this so difficult? Super sweet, super transparent through the whole process. They sent me an awesome video when the photo cards arrived to them of opening up the package, and gave me like a detailed video of them like opening it up, showing all of the pieces inside, the photo cards themselves. And then when they repackaged it for me, they added their own freebies on top of all the freebies the seller sent. And it was so cute. It was one of the nicest letters I have gotten in terms of, this person's packaging. I think it's Shane Sales with like a little whoop, whoop, whoop in the middle, or Shane Collects, I do not remember right now. They had some of the cutest packaging I have ever witnessed, with like a ton of freebies. They sent me a guitar pick as a freebie, and I just think that's hilarious. I do not know what I'm going to do with it. I do not play guitar. They also sent, what I think is the cutest thing, is a little piece of card that said a song recommendation if you want it. So I had a song recommendation as a freebie, and it was so cute. It was one of the most thoughtful freebies I think I've gotten. So then I had like all of these really cute things, and then there's cute things from the proxy, and I was like, I lost my mind. Also Blues Wassa. Good things all around. And now Wassa had, I don't know if I'm adding more glare or less glare, because for me I have a shit ton of glare. But on camera it looks like it's okay-ish. We have almost a complete Wassa Four Seasons page. Did I bend the sleeve? I did. Oh, please don't. There we go. So I think I'm like, from all of these priority cards that I was super excited about, I'm like 7 cards away from being done with it. After collecting for almost a year, I'm like at maybe 9 months right now, and that's so exciting. Like here's the Four Seasons flip, well here, and purple. Here's the purple Four Seasons flip through. Like there's cards, it's not just all filler. And like this card I think is going to be pretty easy to find because I see people selling it. This card will be much harder as it is a blues card. But I see people selling White Wind Wien all the time. So that'll be great. Yay! So next up is something I'm very happy about, and it's going to require new pages, but also should not have been part of my you need to spend less money phase. I got a full set of Micon, well there's more over here, of Micon main version cards, and I got them for a very good price, so I cannot complain. So my thoughts of organizing Micon is I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna grab you out. I'm gonna grab my pulls from the original, my original one album too, to add into all of this. He and her. I look at her every day and smile. Like, I'm so happy I got this card, and I got it by luck, and I think that makes it even more special. So I'm thinking, because there's 16 cards, of doing like a 4 and 4, and then I think I'll just put this limited in the middle as the middle filler, because why not? I'm trying to get other limiteds, but I can't promise it'll happen because they're limited cards, so everyone wants them. So this set is the, oh wait, no, Wassa, come back. We've got the white outfits. These are the pink signature backs. And then we've got the black outfits with this very good hat, which are the black signature backs. I think I'm gonna put these together. I'm trying to think if how I wanna, should I organize them like I did purple? I guess I'll start like how I did purple. So I did them kind of opposite. So we have crinkles the brand new pages. I really like this set. I think they're very cute. The white outfits with the goggles. It's a weird outfit. I don't get the point of the goggles, but I think the cards are extremely cute. Honestly, Wien's cards this era are absolutely peak. I don't collect pobs, but there is a pob I'm going to try to find of its, I think an Apple Music one, of it's her in the red bandana outfit. She's doing duck lips with the bright red lipstick, and everything about it is just top tier. I don't collect pobs, but I think I need to own it. Also, because, like I told the story in my last video, I didn't get a pob with this album, even though I pre-ordered it. So, by that logic, I'm owed one pob, right? So I was considering like trying to do like a big spread with them, but the thing is that with 18 pockets and 16 cards, I wasn't sure how that would work. Oh, this is a beat up sleeve. We're also re-sleeving her. And all of these cards I bought, because there was so many of them, it means they all came out to very cheap, because that's how bulk ordering hopefully works. But it means I actually did get some dupes for the first time in my collection life. So these are my original album pulls, but these are the ones I bought. So I'm gonna have to delve my way into the trading scene pretty soon, which I'm very excited about. I don't know how it's gonna go, because I haven't traded before, so I will have no proofs. I just want people to trust me. I'm not gonna scam you, and I'm not gonna take 5 months to send you your card either with no communications. Ta-da! We got page 1 of Mike on. Boom. And then page 2. So these are like the message backs. So we've got kind of like the trailer sets. These are the black backs with little messages. And then the outdoor sets. These are the weirdest outfits of the entire video. I love them though, because whatever Huas is wearing is peak, and this hat, chef's kiss. And in all of this bulk ordering, the real reason for it was her. Huasa Limited. We love shiny cards in this household. The post said that Solar was available too, and then I messaged them and was like, I want the Solar set, like with the limited, and she's like, I'm out of the limited. And I've checked the post a few more times, and it still says Solar Limited is available, so in all kindness, my dude, like, pull your life together. I think I'm gonna do this set on top. You might want to fix that, or else you're probably receiving regular messages about getting the Solar card, because everyone wants a limited card. Or maybe they don't, because it was like, if you buy this for this price, you'll get the full set of the other main version cards, which was how I ended up with all the main version cards, because you could do it with or without the limited. They just didn't have Weans Limited available, which made me sad. Because if I had one-stop shop gotten all of the main version, including limiteds, that would be the dream, right? But they did have Wasa, so that means I have 2 limiteds. And I also do love this card. All of this pick, again, the green outfit, which is fantastic. Her holding the phone is just a fun little touch. And it's concept card style versus selfie. And then we have them. I love that the backs of Wasa's nails are decorated too. Sparks joy. So if I ever get my hands on Wean and Solar, I do not know how I will handle those limiteds, but I'll figure it out. Maybe they can go, because like there's all of the Nemo cards, and it's the Nemo version and the other version, the fold out version. So those are gonna need more rounds, because there's so many cards for this era. It's kind of wild and kind of greedy, RBW. I can see right through you. Nice, nice, nice. But those cards are easier to find and cheaper, because when you bought it, it was an electronic version of the album, so you get so many. Hee hee, there she is! Alright, so this is my new Mike on page. I was also considering, when I get like a lot more Nemo cards and stuff, of doing more of like a member page the way I did with 4 Seasons. I haven't decided yet. But oh, can you see the holographic in there? I get why people collect pops now if they're gonna be shiny. Oof. So next up we got the miscellaneous page, which for that I can now fill in these 2 spots. I've got one Maria card, and I guess I'll put it here because it came out before face. And one face card. So I've been telling myself when I finish Cheese in the Trap, I'll start collecting face, because those are cards that are kind of, they're pretty and colorful and readily available. But now, Act 1 Scene 1 has come out, and I've seen those cards, and they're all really cute too. So I've not made my decision about which group, or which, like, why do you keep sliding out of this sleeve? This is very sad. This is very mean of you, Solar. How could you do this? Y'all, how do you all make this look so clean on camera? 'Cause I'm just looking like a bit of a buffoon right now. Ta-da! So now the misc page has been mixed up a little. Since I'm almost done with my priority 4 seasons cards, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back for Reality in Black. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I have Reality in Black cards. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot. I also have these. I bought them from the same person who sold me Red Moon Dress Moonbiol. She had all of the cards for $3. And I was like, well, I don't have these cards, and I genuinely feel bad buying her highest priority card off of that post. And nothing else. So I have gutted the miscellaneous page so I could put things in order, and I've decided I'm going to put Memory first, because Memory came first. Yeah, so this is another reason why I'm thinking I'm going to collect Reality in Black pretty soon as my next, like, group release. It's that or WA. But I'm thinking Reality in Black just because I'm already halfway there. Literally. But I just can't believe I forgot. Oh my god. I cannot imagine finding those later and being like, what? Wow. Like, they're checked off on my wish lists and everything, which is normally how I track my life. Okay, cool. Now I'll put the travel cards in. Welcome to, this is now a rearranging my binders video. Congratulations. And then I have 3 of these. So I know, well, I guess Maria technically did come first, but I am going to go ahead and put the solos here just because those 3 are together. Like, it's a miscellaneous page, but I've still got some aesthetic inclinations. Please and thank you. Every time I lean over my binder to do something, I have the deep fear that, like, my head is in the shot. So I'm so sorry if my head is in the shot. I'm very unprofessional. I'd like to point out, as you can see, I improved my setup though, right? Please validate me, because I changed it up a bit. All right, and then I'll do these for funsies. As you can see, I got myself a little dollar store tripod so we can have a nice stand. Oh, and now I have 4 cards left. You know what? I'm gonna pull this off because I'm gonna make like a whole like solo section in a hot second. So we'll just put Wasa here. But yes, I have improved my setup. I'd like to believe so. I got all my fillers organized. I got something stable to film with. So hopefully this looks better than the last one. I know my knees are gonna be in the shot. Hopefully my head is not in the shot too much. Like, we're still in make do mode, but bear with me, I'm getting better. So the next plan here is I actually had the Kino last time, but I didn't take the cards out because I didn't think about it. I was like, well, I'll look at the cards when I look at the Kino. And then I realized I don't go through that the way I go through a photo book in a big album, in a normal album. So I think I'm gonna put these in. So that way I'll actually see them and get to enjoy them. So I'm gonna do a spread for this one. And then I think I'm just gonna throw all the Dark Side of the Moon cards on this page too, because it's the same album. They just repackaged it. It's literally called Moon Repackage. So we've got the snow cards. I just kind of kept them the order I found them in the Kino. I don't know if there's like an order to them. I don't think I care as long as the sets are together. This one is one of my favorites. It's pretty. Again, concept cards, y'all. Concept cards. So now we have, do we do it like this? Or do I shift them over? Ooh, you know what? I am gonna shift it over one, and then this is where I'll put the little takji. I don't remember what these are called. Someone correct me. Sleeving this feels excessive, but I'm hoping it helps it. It doesn't immediately fall out of the binder that way. These are another thing that I think it's really funny when people sell them for a lot, 'cause it's like, it's the smallest little circle you ever done seen. And then we'll do crown back. Crown back. And we've got 2 more monster concepts, please. And then we have the kind of inside-outside concept. Is beauty, she is grace, she will put the cards in their place. All right, one more. Okay, we know this one we are doing upside down. And then, okay, so my reason for thinking all of this is there's 5 Dark Side of the Moon cards, so I can just put them in these 5 slots. Yeah. Okay, cool. It'll be a little weird. Maybe I'll make a white background or something to go for this to kind of help fill it up. But There we go. And then speaking of the Dark Side of the Moon cards, let's go Fetch Quest. The two I already have. This one's just a fun little freebie I got. It's so cute. So I put it in the binder. I do not know. I don't know if it's gonna stay or go, but I just thought it was sweet. So, okay. So this is technically a moon outfit. This is a moon star outfit, I think. It's white, so we're gonna go with yes, because it's a black and white concept. And then this is the monster concept. And then if I get the other 3 cards at some point, I can do the Moonstar neutral monster there. Wow. Look at her, concept queen. And then Cheese in the Trap. More exciting things happening for Cheese in the Trap because I have the final 2 cards I need. So I put the stickers in as fillers from all the albums. I don't know how I feel about them because they're definitely cute, but I think it's the same thing as the little circle. I don't know. Yes, full page, full page. I don't know, because I don't know if I need a background or not for them. I'm gonna take that out. Yay! And then we've got all of the Cheese in the Trap cards. Nice. I think these cards are so cute. I love the like different characters have different power levels and all that. Like it's a video game. It's very sweet. And then we'll throw these back where the original Dark Side of the Moon cards were. Oh, look at that planning. Who is she? Ta-da! So that is all of the photo cards I have for you today. I have some stuff on the way that like might be arriving in a few days. I haven't decided if I'm going to like add a bonus clip or not, or whether they'll just wait until the next storing video. It'll be what it'll be. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I super appreciate it. I'm really happy with how my collection is going. I hope it's fun for you to watch me put them away. I find photo card videos very soothing, so I hope that I can provide some soothing or entertainment value for you. It's fun to just watch other people's collection grow, even if you don't have one or you collect different groups, or maybe you are also in a buying hiatus. Hopefully this produces the same little ping in your brain of like, the collection's growing, I can slow down. Hopefully it doesn't produce the opposite effect, but this is my collection. I'm very happy with it. It's growing, and I have so many priority cards. I'm excited. So I will see you in the next one in a couple of months. I'll have more reviews and rankings and other things in the meantime, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Peace.